Oops, didn't do that right. Didn't do
You're getting
that
faster
right.
and fast. You're getting
All right,
faster and faster. Well, maybe you are, maybe you are.
there we go, right?
Actually, I'm seeing there we are. Finally, there it is. Okay.
Okay, all good.
Oh, good.
Sorry for the delay.
Sorry.
So I dropped part 9 of my series, The Magic of Tesla FSD, yesterday in the midst of all this crazy investor stuff going on, and I called it the Reasoning Edition. And it's funny. I write these things. I never expected to write more than one part, but everyone I think, oh, I have more to say. There's more. It's been revealed. I'm learning more about what they're doing at Tesla. And this one I feel like is the capstone to the thing, but I bet it's not. I bet we keep going. I bet there's more things to say, but this one I think pulls it all together.
Okay.
I mean, at least as of now.
Right.
And so, the point of this is that before I jump in, Elon has said that, version 14. He first said version 14.2. He moved that to 14.3, will feel almost sentient.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I think, he's received sort of praise for that, a little bit of criticism as to, what is a sentient driving autonomy system feel like? What are its piece parts? What is reasoning? What is reasoning? It's a funny thing when we think about AI, because a lot of us who know the plumbing pieces of it realize that it's not magic, that we understand how it, functionally comes together. And I think a lot of us, including people who've worked in the space, are kind of amazed at how LMs actually do the thing that they do and make sense of themselves. How these insanely good word predictors literally can almost think.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm using LLMs now probably 15 or more times a day.
Yeah.
Because as I'm working, as I'm researching, I'm like, oh, now what has the average GDP gone up over the last 25 years? And
Yeah.
what years was it over 5%? I mean, those things would have taken me so long to
It's
get.
it's
And now it's like that.
it's absolutely extraordinary how much information how deep you can go on information research in every topical area these days. Stuff that, yeah, I mean, when I was a kid, you would head off to the library and,
Yeah, right.
the cheat would be the encyclopedia,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
right? That would be the cheat, right? That would be the topical
yeah.
text where you could find the body of knowledge of all things. And then if you really needed to go deep, you would find the primary text that a lot of things were written about. So, but I mean, now that's just at your fingertips, and that's extraordinary. And I think we're living in a pretty extraordinary time that this is true, that you can do this from your home. You can learn as much as a medical doctor, or you can learn as much as a statistician, you can learn as much as a physicist,
Yeah.
by just asking good questions.
And not just from your home. Yesterday morning, I don't know how my brain started, going down this thing. Right now, my wife and I have gotten it up to a month a year we spend in Kauai in this condo that we love, overlooking this amazing cliffside view. And I thought to myself, after she retires, I wonder if we could travel full time. So I said to Grok, what does it cost to travel full time? I started out, what does it
Yeah.
cost to be on a cruise full time? And it's like, 6 to 10,000 a month. What does it cost to travel full time, to stay in hotels at beachfront locations full time? About 6 to 10,000 a month. So I could, with what I do for a living, I could literally be traveling the world, staying on cruise ships or staying in beachfront hotels full time, operating my business.
Well, put it to work. We'll see. Yeah.
That's pretty
Okay.
good AI there.
Yeah. So, okay. So what we'll talk about is this, viewers can read this article online on my X account. I think it's pretty good. Like I mean, I'm pretty pleased with it. I'm not always pleased with what I write, so I'm saying that not because I'm pushing it, but rather because I think I actually did a good job. So
I was
so
pleased with what you wrote in the book, by the way. So, buy the book, buy the book, buy the book. Okay.
yeah, that was I'm actually pleased with that too. I spent a lot of time making sure I made sense there. I wrote the chapter on data, um, and then I tried to capture as much as I could about the state of data and AI today that I know of. And sure enough, I did ask Grok a few times, like, what am I missing in this chapter?
Yeah.
And it helped me along. Definitely helped me along. It said, oh, you haven't talked about, geopolitical stuff. You haven't talked about economics. And I'm like, yeah, the stuff I'm not interested in talk about. So, but it's in the chapter now. So
The future is here. The singularity is coming. Grab your copy today, available now on Amazon in Kindle, print, or Audible. Unlock the future, one page at a time. What will you build tomorrow?